Meteorologist Jeremy Lewan joins us in the backyard, and I think we have summer temperatures in our future forecast. Jeremy, am I right?
Yeah, we're turning the calendar page. This is our last forecast and newscast of May. Right? We're going into June, and it's going to feel a lot like June, especially by the end of the week, with temperatures approaching 90 degrees by Friday and no risk of humidity. So that's great. It's going to actually just feel like the thermometer reading, and most of the week coming up, temperatures will actually be in the 70s. So it's going to be beautiful, and not too many chances for rain either. And we don't have any more chances for temperatures in the 30s. Thank goodness for that, because this morning was a different story. I want to show you some photos from our viewers. This one came in from Robin and Warren, called Serenity. Thank you for sending it in from Elmhurst Township. I know you braved the cold temperatures to take this picture. We were down in the 30s this morning, and this one's a gorgeous one from Gloria. She calls this Lake Sunrise at Lackawanna State Park, and she captured some Dutch irises there in the foreground. Very dainty. Thanks for taking that picture too. Yeah, temperatures were down in the 30s for Wellsboro and Scranton. We came within 2 degrees of the record, coldest temperature ever for May 31st. Came within 5 degrees of the record in Mount Pocono, same for Selinsgrove, but no records broken. The only place that got below the freezing mark was Lopez. Go figure, the icebox of northeastern and central Pennsylvania. And it's not too out of the ordinary that we get a 30-degree temperature at the end of May. Normally, on average, we have our last 30s, May 19th here in Scranton and May 18th in Williamsport. I crunched the numbers. I put all of the numbers here together for you on a calendar to show you just how cool May has been. We were actually the coldest May since 2008. So most of these days below average, and not just by a little bit, but strongly below average. Several of them in the 50s for highs. We only had 10 days above average this month, putting us 2.8 degrees below average for the entire month of May when you average out the highs and lows. So we have a warming trend to start off June. Maybe we'll change things up and have some more above average days coming up. Winds haven't been a problem today, less than 10 miles per hour now. We had beautiful temperatures today, up near 80 degrees in Williamsport, right on average here in Scranton. Normal average high temperature 76. We were just 1 degree below that. Already down to the 40s in Lopez, 50s for the northern tier, still in the 60s for Bloomsburg, Lehighton, and out in Clinton County. And we'll start to see temperatures cooling off throughout the night tonight, but not quite as much as they did last night because we have clouds overhead. Not completely, but there is enough cloud cover to stem the cooling. Temperatures are warmer than 24 hours ago by 4 to 11 degrees there in Danville. We'll get down to about 50 degrees tonight, and tomorrow we'll bump up into the 70s once again. Overnight tonight, the low will be about 51. Few clouds obscuring our view of that blue moon. You can see it happening right now from our rooftop camera. That blue moon is not going to look blue. It's just called a blue moon because it's the second full moon in a month that has two. Since the lunar cycle is 29.5 days long, it's hard to get 2 full moons in the same month. But when it happens just right, with one at the beginning of the month, we had one on May 1st, we could squeeze one out at the end of the month, and that's what we're seeing now. We had the full moon today, officially full at 4:45. It rose tonight at 9:22. We don't often get a full moon twice in the same month. Happens only on average once every 2 to 3 years. That's why the phrase once in a blue moon means something that happens infrequently. It's also a micro moon because it's a little further away from Earth, so it appears a little smaller in our skies. Speaking about our skies, I do see a few sprinkles trying to make their way into the northern tier near Montrose and Honesdale. Could see a spot sprinkle tonight. Here's the issue, right? We have this big upper level blocking pattern. So our atmospheric conditions have been pretty the same for the past few days, and they'll continue to be pretty the same as we go through the next few days. We have this high pressure system over the Great Lakes, lows on either side, and we're right on the cusp of that. This is called an omega block because it represents and resembles the Greek symbol omega. So this ridge causes nice sinking air, dry conditions. The low causes wet, cool patterns. We're right on the border. And northeastern Pennsylvania especially could pick up a sprinkle or two as we go throughout the night tonight and into your morning tomorrow. But the ridge of high pressure ultimately wins out. Yes, a chance for a sprinkle Monday. Yes, a chance for a sprinkle Tuesday. But otherwise, it's going to be a really nice stretch of days because the ridge of high pressure slides closer and closer to us as we head further and further into the week. And that also causes temperatures to warm. So we're going to see potential 90s by Friday, and I don't really see too many chances for rain either, Jack. So make sure the garden plants get watered because they certainly will need it, especially by Friday. Next chance for substantial rain will be next weekend.
Looking forward for the week ahead. Jeremy, thank you very much.